Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Quant, whose current price stands at the $119.1 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 1.33%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures, the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening on the Quant chart. Quant from the all-time high had been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $40.1 mark, and after seeing that low we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upside, which has been obeying the Elliot structures, and that is better seen here on the forward chart, where you can see have this Elliot structure in blue, where the formation of that wave 5 made its high at around the $229 mark, completing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, and I believe that is what is in formation. And once you see the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, then we can expect a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. And here on the forward chart we have a chart pattern that is in formation right here, which is a bear flag, which you can see this is the pole of that bear flag, then this is the flag, and this is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, and that could take us back to around the, maybe we can use the height of the flag as the minimum target area to the lower side, and that could take us back to around the $68.4 mark. So in case we see a breakout out of this chart pattern, there are chances of making a new low here on the Quant chart back to around the $68.4 mark. Also jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Quant chart. I believe that there are chances that we might not have seen the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2, and there are chances of making a new low here on the Quant chart. And because the second wave is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure information within the formation of that second wave. And here on the Quant chart there are two possible ways we can have that ABC corrective structure, and the very first way is having this as a massive wave A. Then I'm expecting a bit of a bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave B before we continue pushing even low in the formation of that wave C to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2, and then from there we can expect a bounce to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave, and we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3 to the upside. So that is the first possible way, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave B by connecting the Fibonacci's from the high of that wave A to the low of the wave A. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave B between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the $177.8 mark and the $162 mark. And we can also extend that target area back to the fib level 0.382, and that means the target area is between the $146.4 mark and the $177.8 mark. Once we get into that target area, once we see a bounce to the upside, then there are chances that that will be the formation of that wave B. Then we can expect an impulsive movement to the lower side to fully maximize the formation of that wave C, and also complete the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. So that is the first possible way of having that ABC corrective structure. The second way we can have that ABC corrective structure is having this as my wave A right there. Then we saw the formation of that wave B, then this might be the formation of that wave C, and for us to make a new low we need to see a straight sell off over here and make a new low in the formation of that wave C to fully maximize the formation of that high Elliot wave count 2. And as we have seen here on the forward chart, I have shown you a chart pattern that is in formation, which is a bear flag, and it's giving me a minimum target area back to around the $68.4 mark. That could be the chart pattern that might give us a breakout to fully maximize the formation of this wave C and take us back to around the $68.4 mark, give us a new low. Then from there we can expect a nice bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. We also have another chart pattern information here on the 1 hour chart that is giving me a breakout to the lower side, and that chart pattern is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, not an inverse head and shoulders pattern but a head and shoulders pattern. And if I draw it out, we can have these as the left shoulder of that head and shoulders pattern. Then we have seen the formation of the head, then we have seen the neckline, and also the right shoulder is in formation over here, and we are yet to see the breakout. And once the breakout happens, the minimum target area of the breakout can be given by the height between the head and the neckline. So we can get that height and then place it down here below the neckline, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $92.9 mark, and that is still giving me a new low here on the Quant chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, whether we are going to obey the massive ABC corrective structure, or maybe this ABC corrective structure that I have right here, where I'm expecting a straight sell off in the formation of that wave C to fully maximize the formation of that second wave before we see a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the 1 hour chart, on the 1 hour RSI we are trading at around the 43 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upside and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean no prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.